Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you for having cleared your Indian Forest Service office and you are there in service. I'm very happy about it. And again, you are cleared.
Thank you, sir.
You are going for your IAS preparation. Very good. Well done.
Yes, sir.
There will
Yes,
be
sir.
quite a
Thank you,
lot of challenges will be there. I hope you will come through. My name is S.S. Javahar. I belong to Tamil
Yes,
Nadu
sir.
IAS cadre. I retired as principal
sir.
secretary. And
Yes, sir.
this one-on-one is a little unique, where it is intended to increase the confidence of the individual to attend the one-on-one. We'll have personality test, like on your
Yes,
DAP,
sir.
current affairs. Then
Yes, sir.
second, you will have doubt clearances, which you will not have in
Yes,
the
sir.
mark. It is not possible. So doubt
Yes,
clearance.
sir. Yes, sir.
Third, we'll go for
Yes, sir.
feedback. We'll give a
Yes, sir.
extensive feedback. Then you can give a feedback on the program so that let both of us improve ourselves, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. And I'm very happy again about your achievement. SP
Thank you,
Lavanya,
sir.
introduce
Yes, sir.
yourself to the panel members.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am Lavanya SP, belongs to Harapanalli of Ballari district, sir, Karnataka.
Yeah.
And I did graduation in BSc Agriculture, sir, from Dharwad University, presently in Indian Forest Service, sir, and allocated to Tamil Nadu cadre, sir.
Very good. Very good. You are allotted to Tamil Nadu cadre. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. And you are hailing from Harappanahalli, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the cultural significance of your region, Harappanahalli.
Yes, sir.
It's a town or a village?
Sir, it's a town, sir. Block place, sir.
Okay, very good.
Sir, when it comes to cultural significance, we have famous writer also, Beachy, whose name is Beachy. And sir, secondly, yes, sir. And secondly, we had one of the contemporary of the Nayakas, like that is Madakari Nayakas contemporary was there in Harapanalli, sir, earlier. Yes, sir. These are the cultural angles, sir. Other than that, when it comes to education, it has quite a lot of institutions, sir, from polytechnic to the polytechnic colleges as well as pharmacy colleges. So in education also, it has quite a number of institutions, sir. These are the main cultural significance.
Do you have any specific festival that is unique to this place?
Sir, not exactly unique to within the taluk, sir, but adjacent to it, we have Kottur, where the Kottur Jatre, that is the annual fair is there, that is quite very popular, sir. And secondly, when we compare with the whole region, Ballari has again Ballari Durgaman Jatre. Other than that, we have Hampi Utsava, sir. So these are the two major festivals in region, sir.
Very good. Ballari has a important, significant place in history.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain that?
Yes, sir. Sir, Ballari, where the Vijayanagara Empire has its kingdom, that is Hampi, we also belong to Ballari district, sir. It was in Ballari district, sir. Other than that, also we have a place called Kishkinda, which is which is one of the popular place in Ramayana also, sir. This is the historical and mythological significance of the place, and we have that Doab region, that is where Tungabhadra passes. So these are the main attraction of the region, sir.
Very good. Is there any kind of wars were fought in Bellary?
Sir, I'm not exactly sure of what, sir. But we had between the Southern Sultanates and Deccan Sultanate and this Vijayanagara Empire, the Battle of Talikote, which was fought in 16th century. That was a famous battle, sir.
Very good. You know about Tamil Nadu and Karnataka having always a problem in water sharing.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
I
sir.
think it is now going on very smoothly. But recently, Mekatatu has been taken up
Yes, sir.
by Karnataka for constructing a dam, which is objected by
Yes, sir.
Tamil Nadu. So
Yes,
how
sir.
do you look at this? Is it a riparian right or it is a upper reaches right? Whose right is important?
Sir, I believe both the states, upper riparian state or the lower other riparian state, are equally important, sir. Sir, the Mekedatu project in itself, which stores almost 63 TMC feet of water, sir, which is mainly to cater the need of the drinking water facility to Bangalore people, sir. So that is also important, sir. But at the same time, what I believe is both the states should have that amicable dialogue and should ensure that that project should not affect the other state interest as well, sir. We should arrive at that after proper
Very,
negotiations, sir.
very good. I think in India, we have problem not in water sharing, but in
Yes,
problem
sir.
of proper understanding of issues. Am I
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
Mm.
because when it comes to water or interstate rivers, sir, it's geographically it's flowing, sir. The
Mm.
only thing we can do is political parties and people should understand that it is equally important for both the economy. Should not make it a politically motivated
Good,
issue. It should
good.
go for centrally sponsored. Some committee can be formed which can ensure interest of both the states.
Yes, Lavanya, what you are saying is very much right. And where you can always say that it is politicized and it is being made into an emotional issue and
Yes,
it
sir.
is being clubbed with other issues, like kind of
Yes,
they
sir.
may have other border issues, they may
Yes,
have
sir.
transport issues, right? Now
Yes,
it
sir.
will be clubbed with that. So this is how
Yes,
it
sir.
becomes an emotional this thing that like luckily in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, this has
Yes, sir.
vanished. This emotional
Yes,
scene
sir.
has almost vanished today, thanks to
Yes,
a
sir.
good mechanism available at what do you call monitoring the river water
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
issues, Kaveri issues.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
there is, there are. Can you tell me, other than Kaveri, what are the important rivers in Karnataka?
Yes, sir. Sir, we have Sharavati River, sir, which is western flowing river, which has Jog Falls, one of the highest fall in India. And secondly, we have Mandovi River, which also flows. And thirdly, sir, it's Tungabhadra, which flows from Karnataka to Andhra Pradesh. And we have Kali River also, sir. These
Hmm,
are the major river in Karnataka, sir.
okay. Can you tell me some very important national parks in Karnataka?
Sir, we have Kudremukh National Park, sir, and we have Nagarhole National Park, and we have Kabini National Park, sir. And so these are the three I'm able to
Yeah.
recollect at this moment, sir.
And I think you are wrong. There is no Kabini National Park. It is only
And sorry, sir.
Nagarhole. Yeah.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Nagarhole is on the banks of Kabini. Hmm? On the
Yes, sir,
banks
yes, sir,
of River
sir.
Kabini. You probably you would have gone there, right? Did you visit
Yes, sir,
that
yes,
place?
sir. And Agarhole we haven't visited, sir. We visited Bandipur, sir.
Bandipur. So Bandipur, Bandipur, Nagarhole are
Yes, sir.
nearby. It's the Bandipur is on the
Yes,
way,
sir.
right? Then it's go
Yes,
to
sir.
Mudumalai. You know the geography.
Madhumalai.
I don't want to
Yes,
explain,
sir.
but have some idea, right?
Yes, sir.
And you studied in Jawahar Navodaya School.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between this Jawahar Navodaya School and other government schools?
So the first is Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya has the objective of helping rural talented youth, sir. So because of which we have 75% people from rural background and 25 from urban, sir. Secondly, it's a residential school, sir. Whereas
Mm.
in other states, it will be day schools. And thirdly, Navodaya also has some very significant program like migration, where Hindi speaking to non-Hindi speaking there will be exchange of the student for one third of the students are exchanged for 1 year, sir. This is the which is not there in other state schools, sir. I guess these are the major
Do you think
differences.
this kind of people, variations among people in school level, it helps for a broader understanding about human beings, their culture?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Which integrates because at the young age only, when you exposed to different culture, you get that tolerance, you get that emotional intelligence to understand the diversity of India, sir. And also there are different programs like Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, which also help in upholding diversity as well as exposure, greater exposure, sir.
Your father happens to be a high school teacher, right? And recently UGC has issued a guideline
Yes, sir.
regarding the appointment of vice chancellors.
Yes,
They
sir.
have not given any role for the state governments.
Yes, sir.
Though the Tamil Nadu government and other Kerala government, they have all objected to it. What is your
Yes, sir.
take in this regard?
Yes, sir. Sir, this UGC draft UGC policy is telling that vice chancellor can also be from non-academic background. Sir, when we see from broader perspective, it can be positive, sir, because when non-academic people or industrial people comes, so that academia industrial linkage will be more, sir. So that ensure higher employability and bringing of the new technology which is practically needed in field, sir.
Yeah.
So this is the sir, but at the same time, as it's a federal issue, it should be like proper committee should be formed and proper negotiation with the state by doing away with its concerns has to be taken case, sir, for greater benefits, sir.
Very good. What is the problem with Indian federalism? Often clashes are taking place. You mentioned
Yes,
about
sir.
federalism, right?
Yes, sir.
What is
Sir,
the problem with Indian federalism?
yes, sir. Sir, firstly, the issues like NEET, which is also bringing so many tussles between the state and center, sir. Secondly, which is that fiscal federalism also one of the important aspect where like a different share of the state can also cause impact, sir. And thirdly, we have some positions like which favoring center at the times, like for example, like position institutions like governor or institution like Central Armed Police Force, which at times have tension along with the state key important positions. These are the main challenges I can recollect.
You can be bold enough to say that there were chief ministers objecting to the appointment of governors and
Yes,
treating
sir.
the governors as agents of the central government or centrally ruled government, central party, ruling party. Because that's the kind of openly they are making allegation. We can tell them in the interview. This kind of apprehensions are being in the minds of the people also. People
Yes, sir.
cannot know,
Yes, sir.
right? They not know, they not have an, say in this. But in a federal setup, I think it is we need to dispense this kind of a doubt in the mind.
Yes,
One
sir.
important thing there was an article, beautiful article on this federalism, when you are talking
Yes, sir.
about the concept of destructibility.
Yes, sir.
Destructibility. So the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
concept of destructibility is there in American
Yes.
state.
Yes, sir.
So that 50 states, they cannot destroy. They can acquire. That is why he says, I can acquire Canada as 51st state. Not that I
Yes,
can
sir.
merge two states and make one. That is
Yes,
not
sir.
possible. Constitutionally is prevented. But in India,
Yes, sir.
it is more kind of more what you call bias
Yes, sir.
towards center is there. That you can mention in the
Yes, sir.
constitution.
Yes, sir.
You want an example to say it's a Kashmir.
Yes, sir.
A statehood, Kashmir has been reverted back, broke into two states because it is all, then it is not against, we are not talking against the government. You can say it is all
Yes, sir.
legally possible. It has been permitted under the constitution.
Yes, sir.
Who will say it is not correct? It is only the Supreme Court under
Yes,
judicial.
sir.
So for us, it is the constitution. They have given an order. It is now working, right? But this
Yes, sir.
kind of a destructibility is not available in many countries.
Yes, sir.
So another thing, more important thing is financial devolution of funds.
Yes, sir.
So kindly
Yes, sir.
use keywords and
Yes,
bullet
sir.
points. When you are giving an
Yes,
answer,
sir.
everybody can give the same type of answer. But if you are capable of giving it an answer with a keyword and a bullet
Yes,
point,
sir.
like where you structure it 1, 2, 3, 4, then give a keyword like destructibility, because this is what they are talking. Then fiscal devolution of funds in fiscal area,
Yes, sir.
because most of the charges are, the compensation was a problem.
Yes,
Isn't it?
sir.
The compensation was not given to many states, so they had a problem. Then the central government had the money to utilize either it's for a centrally sponsored or central sector scheme.
Yes, sir.
When it is a centrally sponsored, it can be 90 up 10 or 60-40 or 50-50. So
Yes,
the
sir.
advantage is there for the central government to kind of make their own schemes and spend money. And quite a lot of even 42% has not been given to the states. Why?
Yes,
Because
sir.
of cess and surcharges, which will
Yes,
only
sir.
which goes to center and it not
Center.
within the divisible pool.
Yes, sir.
I think it's understandable, right? So you say that
Yes,
it's
sir.
not
Yes,
the
sir.
divisible pool. These are the problem. I think all problems have a solution. So
Yes,
if
sir.
they can sit down, they can sort out the problem. Sir, I'm only trying to point out what is the issue. Somebody said, do you think they cannot be solved? So it can be easily solved if they sit down together, find a solution.
Yes, sir.
The GST Council can find a solution, or the Central Board of Indirect Tax, they can do it. Now they are going to bring about a new law, right, in the income
Yes,
tax
sir.
tax. So they can sort out many issues. Very good. You studied in Dharwad University, right? Dharwad.
Yes, sir.
It's a University of Agriculture. So tell
Yes,
me,
sir.
the economic and industrial condition of Dharwad.
Sir, in Dharwad, we have Hubli region, sir, which has quite popular industries. Like it can be related with to apparel industry were also located. At the same time, other industry, yes, sir, we have sugarcane distilleries also we have, sir. That is Bagas, that industry is also located, sir. So, yes, sir. Other than that, we have various research institutes, sir, where which is processing seeds and also we have that also, sir. These are the major industries.
Is it basically an agricultural district?
Yes, sir. Agriculturally important. At the same time, we have different industries also, sir.
Very good. As a student of agriculture,
Yes,
you will
sir.
always go siding the agricultural farmers, right? So
Yes, sir. Yes,
everybody,
sir.
every one of us. The
Yes,
farmers'
sir.
demand is simple:
Yes, sir.
legalization of MSP. What is the difficulty for the governments not to accept
Yes,
them?
sir. Sir, when it comes to we talk about legalization of MSP's difficulty, the first point is, sir, which almost caters to 10,000 crores, sir, which is quite high part of the budget, sir. Fiscal burden is very high, sir.
Good.
And secondly, just like legalization of MSP without bringing structural changes like procurement system, which can cause like crop diversification will be impacted, sir, and cropping pattern will be impacted, sir.
Yes.
And thirdly, we have seen even the areas in case of the sugarcane, the huge areas will be pending, sir, and which can fourthly it can also bring challenges of the World Trade Organization as MSP comes under the Amber Box subsidy, sir. So these are the main challenges, sir.
There you go. So it's very simply, it's a financial constraint. Then there will
Yes,
be
sir.
practical administrative problem in
Yes,
acquiring
sir.
100% under MSP by the government.
Yes, sir.
Then the public system itself will get disturbed. The existing
Yes,
market will
sir.
get destroyed. There will be a lot of problem. Then how about the storage problem? Conversion of the paddy
Yes,
into
sir.
rice is a problem. And then you are going to face the what you call WTO may not accept your this thing, and the AOA gets trampled upon. So what will happen is you will not
Sir,
be.
sorry. Sir, it got stuck, sir. Can you please
Yeah,
repeat, sir?
yeah. So I was talking about the financial problem, then storage problem, then logistics problem,
Yes, sir.
then conversion of paddy into wheat,
Yes, sir.
paddy into rice,
Yes, sir.
then
Yes,
about
sir.
general market gets disturbed. Then you are violating the WTO AOA in amber box, anything more
Yes,
than
sir.
10% subsidy, then you will not be able to export your products.
Yes, sir.
So that's going to be a big hit for your market. Tomorrow, India will be a major supplier of food. So naturally, this need to be taken into account. So government can think some alternatives to ensure
Yes, sir.
that the Swaminathan's formula of A2 plus C2 are
Yes, sir.
they are able to get the what do you call the remuneration, proper remuneration.
Yes,
Because we
sir.
cannot
Yes,
leave
sir.
alone our farmers. So whenever you talk,
Farmers.
you mention, sir, there can be
Yes, sir.
some other means. Haryana government is doing it. They are trying
Yes,
to
sir.
give the difference. Like
Yes,
they
sir.
can try to give the difference. That can be done. Maybe it's a larger question, but impossibility is something which will have to do. Again, kind of, we are talking as scientifically, we have to talk about soil
Yes, sir.
becoming what you call acidification of soil.
Yes,
Then
sir.
there is a mono agriculture will not be there. Other products also will come up for same demand.
Yes, sir.
What about if suppose pomology, you saw what about this vegetables grown, they demand it.
Yes, sir.
So you can
Yes, sir.
mention these are the larger canvas. It will be difficult for the government to accept as of now.
Yes, sir.
And where this now recently, a success been found in using drones for spraying pesticides and insecticides. In Tamil Nadu, they have done it.
Yes, sir.
PM Didi scheme. I think you would have seen that in the newspaper. Was there any
Yes, sir.
difficulty that could be visibly seen in handling these drones by the women?
Sir, first difficulty can be, sir, in the procurement itself, sir.
Hmm.
So because it's costly, it will
Costly.
be high capital. Secondly, sir, it's like people or who are having it should have knowledge how to maintain it, how to ensure that it, because at times it's pesticide, insecticide, it should be sprayed on particular area or it can be harmful, sir. So this
Yes.
is the second difficulty, sir. And yes, sir, for time being, I am recollecting this, sir. But the government also devised scheme that it is providing the subsidy to self-help group. It's in a way pushing for the positive
Yes.
acceptance of the technology,
Very
sir.
good. Two things I have seen, I have read it in the newspaper, is that so far it weighs 30 kg. So they cannot carry without
Yes,
the help of another assistance of a person or a cart
yes, sir.
for transporting it from one field to another. And again, they
Yes,
can
sir.
only, spray up to 1 acre or 2 acre, 1 hectare. After that, they need to bring it down and recharge.
Yes, sir.
In a rural area, recharging may not be, facility may not be there. So these problems they are facing. This is how, when we read the news, you have to collect such information. Now you are an
Yes,
officer,
sir.
right? So they'll expect more
Yes,
from
sir.
you. So they'll ask you
Yes, sir.
how this is happening, or what is the problem. Maybe some more problem may be there, we don't know. But we try to highlight what we have learned, what we have seen. This gives you what you call
Yes,
a
sir.
person who has been doing an intense study, going through,
Yes,
not
sir.
only
Yes, sir.
just saying what the newspaper says, beyond that.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
well, very good, very good. We know in education, we'll go back for one more question in education.
Yes, sir.
Recently, we have seen that in all over India, there is what you call enrollment, school enrollment is coming down,
Yes,
whereas
sir.
the dropout is on increase. Why? That's kind of a
Yes,
trend
sir.
is going on.
Sir, I am not exactly aware of
You
this,
don't you
sir.
don't need to have exact answers for many things in life. You need to
Yes, sir.
you need to think about it and give an answer. What could be the reason?
Sir,
Where some
maybe because, yes, sir. Sir,
yeah,
maybe
point.
because that even after long schooling, we are not getting equivalent employment opportunity.
Hmm.
So they might be shifting to directly to jobs, sir.
Very good. Yes.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Sir. Other than this, I'm not recollecting, sir.
Okay. Just I'll tell you, because now you are in the
Yes, sir.
this thing will not be able to think about it. But you can always,
Yes,
such
sir.
questions. You can say, sir, I can guess. Can I guess?
Yeah.
I
Yes, sir.
don't.
Yes, sir.
I have not read the item, but can I guess? Sir, probably
Yes,
it
sir.
is in a kind of women. When they fail or they drop out from the school, they are used for household work, doing household work, taking
Yes,
care
sir.
of the kids. That is what is normally happened, and they are sent
Yes,
for additional, because there is a society, particularly in rural India, the poverty is on a higher side. So they're
yes, sir.
struggling for their livelihood. So naturally, they don't give importance to education. So women's education
Yes,
gets
sir.
this thing. So in order to stop that, we need to take proactive step by the government to ensure that
Yes,
the dropouts are brought back and added to our school stream.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Allegedly, we can see that the government of India has brought in where they wanted to introduce what you call examination at the 8th and the 5th standard. That is called no retention policy will not be there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In Tamil Nadu government, it said we will not have this. We will have no retention policy. Why this kind of a conflict is arising?
Sir, it has seen that because of the no detention policy, even as a report says that even eighth standard student unable to read the second standard text and do numeracy equivalent to that, sir. So,
Good.
which is impacting quality. So they thought that revert back into that, and people that in a way push the people to gather that knowledge at the equivalent stage. This might be the reason, sir, why government is changing that policy, sir.
Okay. Where
Yes,
some
sir.
governments are unwilling to implement that, they wanted to have no retention policy. Why?
Sir, this again to ensure that smooth, because once they held back, there is chances of dropping out also, sir, equally. So again, or else that negative trauma and the mental pressure might be high on the students, sir. So they again can focus in later stage as well. This might be the reason, sir. I'm not
Yes.
exactly aware,
Yeah, you
but this
can
might
think
be
in
the
terms of
reason.
the what will happen if they drop out at 5th standard. So they'll
Yes,
be
sir.
only 10 years old. Either it's a boy or a girl,
Yes,
they
sir.
may become a child worker. Or
Yes,
it
sir.
may they become, at least they are allowed to go to the end of the school. Uh, there is a
Yes, sir.
possibility for them to retain themselves in a school, have a good food, facilities, right? At least up to the school level, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So when they are, by the
Yes,
time
sir.
they become almost a major, at least
Yes,
above
sir.
14 years of age, isn't it? So
Yes,
they
sir.
are no longer cannot be considered as children. So that is one thing
Yes,
to
sir.
safeguard them. Another way, mostly affected will be girl children. They will be used for domestic work, child labor, and also the child marriage will be on the increase.
Yes, sir.
This is the expectation, right?
Yes,
Although
sir.
South South India is better than that compared to several North Indian states, but still there is always rural India is always different.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's a rural Karnataka or rural Tamil Nadu, they have this problem. That
Yes,
you can
sir.
always point out because you can speak as a what do you call uh, on behalf of women very well.
Yes, sir.
So you can, right?
Yes.
You can say this will be a kind of a problem. You are now in Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy.
Academy, sir. So
Academy.
presently in Tamil Nadu, sir, I am in
Oh,
Satyamangalam division, sir. We
you are
completed our phase one, sir. So
okay.
now presently in Satyamangalam, sir.
You are attached to that Coimbatore Academy? No.
Sir, we were attached only for 2 days, sir.
Okay.
And now presently we got allocated particular
You
division,
are
sir.
allocated to the DFO, right? You are attached
Yes,
with the
sir.
DFO.
Satyamangalam division,
Okay.
sir.
Satyamani. Okay. Very good. Very good. I was talking because I went to that Coimbatore Forest Academy, but of course they
Yes, sir.
give training only for the state officials, like
Yes, sir.
ACF and below.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I had been there. Okay, very good. And you have been you received Raja Puraskar Award in
Yes, sir.
Scouts and Guides. What is the
Yes, sir.
importance of Scouts and Guides?
Yes, sir. The importance of the Scout and Guide is it's a non-governmental movement which focus on the holistic development of the child, sir. So again, we have the motto itself says be prepared, which ensure that increased capability of the children at the young age, laying strong foundation. And secondly, we have promises to fulfill towards our sisters or brothers, towards our nation, towards our yes, sir, towards our region. So this ensures that overall, along with the individual development, the service motto also carried at the young stage, sir. This is the importance of Scout and
Very good,
Guide.
very good. Nice. You're given a very good answer on that. Your awareness campaign on government schemes.
Yes, sir.
Do you really require that kind of an awareness campaign?
Yes, sir. I believe we really require, sir, because majorly rural people are not availing scheme because of lack of information, sir. And even if they have information, they have that fear, the lack of trust on the scheme, sir. These kind of scheme, and we also tell them how to go about them because we'll bring people from the panchayat as well. So that because when their own people, as they along with us, give the information, the enrollment or the acceptance of the scheme will increase, sir. Because of
Very
this,
good.
it's very important, sir.
The awareness is the first stage, first step.
Yes, sir.
So there is
Yes,
a
sir.
lack of awareness of many schemes, excepting when
Yes,
the
sir.
government announces, the GOs are passed, and directions are given. But how about the people? Does it reach the people? You can say the
Yes,
media
sir.
need to play a vital role instead of merely glorifying certain political person. They should at least have certain, you can mention that. They should have certain
Yes,
political
sir.
column. And every month, there should be a TV should have a program from various departments about the kind of how to fill up a form, what kind of facilities that are available, those kind of a thing, where intellectual discussion is not going on in any media or in the newspaper.
Yes, sir.
So you can mention that we can do it, and it will be very difficult. People are also they started everything at their doorstep. So they sit
Yes,
down at
sir.
their doorstep. They want everything to be done, and because this is how we are encouraging instead of equipping them.
Yes, sir.
We are not equipping them. So we can always say, sir, it
Yes,
is our
sir.
duty to equip them. So when we are talking about equipping, we should we go for UBI, universal basic income, as every party is willing to give free money to women.
Sir, it has to be seen in a broader picture, not just immediate effects, sir. UBI again, which has very huge fiscal burden, and again, and many people don't have accounts, sir. Still, that can be used to some other purpose or diversion of the fund might happen, sir. So fiscal challenges are always there, sir. And thirdly, I believe instead of UBI, we should have to give skills which ensure longer sustenance, sir, from
Very good.
government as well as people perspective, sir.
Very good. But however, freebies can remain there for as a social good.
Yes, sir.
But only thing is, it should be rational and be targeted. Again,
Yes, sir.
I'm using keywords.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rationality, right? Rationality should be there behind. Why should you give the money? And also, it should
Yes,
be
sir.
targeted. If you
Yes,
give
sir.
1,000 rupees to, irrespective whether the husbands are a big industrialist or officers in the government, then we are wasting that money.
Yes,
It
sir.
end up in a waste consumption. But it really goes to that kind of an amount can be doubled to a woman from a what you call the ultra poor family. It is our duty
Yes,
to
sir.
identify ultra poor and provide them so that what you call the bottom up approach can be
Social
there and
uplift.
inequality can be reduced. But this will be
Yes,
increasing
sir.
inequality and making
Yes,
people
sir.
lazy and not earning their own bread.
Yes, sir.
So you can always say it is our duty to build their capacity, capability.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
You may be remembering this gentleman, Nobel laureate from Bengal, West Bengal.
Yes, sir. Kailash Satyarthi, sir. Amartya Sen, sir. Amartya
Yeah,
Sen,
Amartya
sir.
Sen. He said about
Amartya Sen.
uh,
Yes, sir. Empowerment approach.
what is
Yes, sir.
the capability approach.
Capability approach. Yes, sir.
So whenever you get this opportunity, you can mention because it's all very much related. Anthropology is also related. So this kind of a
Yes, sir.
capability approach can be there, right? Everybody talk about
Yes, sir.
improving human capability.
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, we have to make them to stand on their own,
Yes, sir.
right? Not depend on merely largesse from the government or from any NGOs or from any individual.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Because you can always talk about inequalities on the increase. It is our duty to reduce. Overall, economic growth, that is what Amartya Sen said, not the economic GDP growth. That is an indicator of economy. We may,
Yes,
as
sir.
an individual, we may immediately look at the GDP growth rate. The country is
Yes,
good.
sir.
But how about the poor becoming poorer, rich becoming richer? The inequality is on the increase. How to reduce the
Yes, sir.
inequality? That we can always think in terms of that. And you are, as a student of anthropology, who is your
Yes,
favorite
sir.
anthropologist?
Sir, sir, it's Margaret Mead, sir. She's American anthropologist
Mm.
who gave important concept like how culture can impact personality trait.
Yes.
And famous quote of her is, "We should teach our children how to think, not what to think." So this again shows that it's not just the imposing of the same idea, but helps to people or children to get that individual thinking. And secondly, she also says how the culture, which a positive culture or smooth culture can help children to have positive personality. So because presently there is so much of competition and burden on the people, sir, they are not enjoying their life. So again,
Very
these hold key importance to present day as well, sir, I believe.
good. Beautiful. Okay. We have PVTG concept.
Yes, sir.
Why should we have PVTG concept? One. Number two, some changes have been brought in this regard for the development of PVTGs. What are they?
So firstly, when it comes to PVTG, so these are the some communities which have pre-agricultural primitive technology or which has declining population to ensure and protect their interests because they left behind in the developmental trajectory, sir. To ensure their their development, we need to have a particular affirmative action targeted towards them, sir. This is the reason why should we have categories, sir. And sir, I am not exactly sure of the different schemes have brought in, sir. I'll go through about it,
Very
sir.
good. No,
I'll
this
read
just
about it.
that's only one line I'll tell you about that. Recently, the Prime Minister announced that the convergence of all government schemes on these PVTGs, whether
Yes,
it
sir.
is the Awas Yojana, whether it is your PM Kusum scheme, or it a rooftop scheme, whatever scheme,
Yes, sir.
the PVTGs will be automatically included in the program.
Yes,
That's a
sir.
very good
Yes,
sign
sir.
where the PVTGs will be getting all round improvement, not merely just,
Yes, sir.
there is a tokenism is always there in government.
Yes, sir.
You have seen my word like tokenism. Tokenism is
Yes, sir.
giving some 10 houses there, then go away, and they'll put one school there. Whether the children attend the school or not, nobody will bother. Now here will be an overall system should be there, so that the entire community will be taken care from all the department together in a single, what you call, instead of a vertical manner, both vertical and horizontals will be utilized for the growth of the
Yes, sir.
PVT. That is the
Yes,
recent
sir.
improvement. Well, your Hatha Yoga.
Yes,
What
sir.
this Hatha Yoga means and who invented this Hatha Yoga?
Sir, Hatha Yoga is one of the kind of yoga which includes three aspects into it, sir. That is asanas, then asanas, which is physical posture, then we have pranayama, breath control, and uh, thirdly, it's meditation, sir, dhyana. So this is considered as a preparatory stage for higher spiritual attainment, sir. We have, sir, when it comes to like who introduced it, we have Karma is one of the important prominent personality. And recent days we have Pattabi Joshi and Pattabi Joshi also we have, sir,
There
important.
are a number of people who are coming up with different
Yes, sir.
techniques today. They are merging it.
Yes, sir.
But basically, it was
Yes, sir.
Patanjali who wrote this hmm,
Yes, sir. Yoga Sutra.
Yoga
Yes, sir.
Sutra. Right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is Dharana?
Sir, Dharana I have read, but I'm not exactly
Dharana
recollecting
is
at this moment, sir.
nothing but concentration.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, there are certain meditation techniques where they keep a flower or they keep
Yes, sir.
a torch. They'll watch that torch. They watch that
Yes, sir.
light. They watch that flower, right? Red flower.
Yes,
They'll
sir.
watch. That's a
Yes, sir.
complete
Yes, sir.
total. They wanted to bring the total attention. That is
Concentration.
dharana. Dharana comes
Yes, sir.
after your dhyana, right?
Dhyana.
Then
Yes, sir.
ultimately it comes
Dhyana,
to,
Dharana,
different
Samadhi.
nirvana, samadhi stage, different stages.
Yes, sir.
We get
Samadhi
it.
stage.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then brisk walking.
Yes, sir.
What is why should one do walking?
Yes, sir.
Of course, besides
Sir,
by attending to our daily core, why should one
yes,
take to
sir.
walking?
Yes, sir. So walking, first thing is it's a very easy activity, so we can sustain it for longer periods, sir. And it doesn't need much of the gear and can be carried out in a different kind of outfit in any road, even small stretch of road we can carry out. It's no need of any equipment, sir. And thirdly, when we can do walking, we can ensure our physical fitness. At the same time, we can enjoy the surrounding nature. We can be with ourselves. That give mental space for us to think also, sir. Because
Okay,
of
very
these
good.
reasons.
Now, you asked that question. I will answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, why walking is important, sir?
Walking is very important from physical point of view, where there is a
Yes, sir.
physique becomes very fit, and walking helps the man to attend his own duties without anybody's support. And while
Yes, sir.
walking, a man can do different things like thinking about some issues, thinking he can even compose a poem, he can write a story while he is walking, and his mind is very free, he can concentrate, and he can see what is happening in the surrounding. His power of
Yes, sir.
concentration gets more accurate rather than while you're walking, rather than running or traveling in any other mode. And most important for people, elderly people, walking is a must, because then only the hearts get blood gets pumped to the heart, because that is the only
Yes, sir.
simple mechanic easy system that is available for the people. And many call as a leg muscle, calf muscle, as the second heart of the man.
Yes, sir.
Do you find some kind of a different wavelength of
Yes, sir.
answering?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yes, sir. It covered the age group. It covered physical
Cultural
aspect,
side,
mental aspect,
yeah,
observation,
always the
reduction
mental
of the
aspect. Yeah. And
yes, the
somebody
reduction of
saying that,
usage of vehicle.
yeah,
That is life approach we can bring
yeah,
again. Yes, sir.
yeah. It's very important. Pumping the heart. Only while walking you are
Yes,
getting it,
sir.
but not by sleeping. Man sleep for hours together, it will be detrimental to his interest. And
Yes, sir.
recently the docking has been successfully completed by ISRO in the
Yes,
space.
sir.
Why this
Yes, sir.
docking is essential? What is this achievement is so important about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, firstly, when it comes to docking, like two different satellites or two different parts can attach themselves and perform activity in the space itself, sir. So, the first importance line in we can send even heavy vehicle or heavy vehicles again, sir, which we don't, if we don't have that capacity to load it at one stage, we can do it at staggered manner also we can do, sir.
Okay.
Again, this gives a huge scope for observation, astronomical improvement. I guess these are the main importance of this stuff.
Okay. And the through this docking, India is now getting into the
One
elite
of the
club.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It
So
is
it
the
will,
fifth
yeah,
only
it will have,
country
that
in
is
the
more
world,
important.
world, sir.
More
Yes, sir.
important, it will have
Yes,
its
sir.
own space, space, what do you call, station will be there.
Yes,
Next
sir.
only to US, China, and Russia. Now India will be there. It speaks so much about India's space power.
Yes, sir.
And again, India is capable of producing space this thing at a lesser cost. Here, when
Yes,
the
sir.
docking has been done, you should mention that the docking is conveying something from the module to the other module. Here,
Yes,
actually,
sir.
what did it do? Are you aware? Actually, it has
Yes,
sent the
sir.
power from one module to the other module. It charged the battery in the other one. In future, same thing will be elevated to the level of conveying a human being from one to the other, or
Yes, sir.
conveying a
Yes, sir.
particular motor or something else from one to the other. Something like,
Sir, just yes, sir. So just clarification, sir. Like how, like one part is able to charge the other part, sir. I didn't
it is,
get that
no,
point, sir.
actually, what they done it is something like when they are docking together, you need to have an evidence, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can
sir.
say falsely commit dock. Then the evidence has been given where they have plugged in, and
Yes,
the
sir. Yes,
plug
sir.
comes
Yes, sir.
from one, it is put in the other one, other
And
module.
charge, the
Then it
charge
is
is
charged
transferred.
from here. So that is a proof
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that
Yes,
this
sir.
charging has
Yes,
been
sir.
done.
Yes, sir.
The idea is
Yes,
today
sir.
now
Yes, sir.
it's charging. Tomorrow materials can be transferred or human being can be transferred because we are going for Gaganyaan. So we
Yes,
need
sir.
our
Yes,
own
sir.
space station. And India's foreign policy. We'll talk about quite a lot of them.
Yes,
I
sir.
have some idea about them. You know,
Yes, sir.
there is the sectional people who say that India's foreign policy of neighborhood first has failed. What is your reaction, opinion?
Yes, sir. Sir, India always focused on neighborhood first policy, sir, because of the present day challenges which we are facing from our neighborhood. The
Hmm.
statement might have been given, sir, but
Hmm.
I don't completely agree with it, sir. Still,
Hmm.
we are maintaining very good relationship with the states, countries like Bhutan or Nepal. We have some issues erupted in Bangladesh recently, sir, or else Bangladesh is one of the major trading partner of the India, sir. Also, we have so many institutions like BRICS. We have ASEAN states. Also, we are one of the collaborating partner. So this again, we have some hiccups, but with the soft power and the hard power, we'll come out of it, sir.
Wait. Fine answer. You can also add what Jay Shankar said.
Yes, sir.
He said that it is not important that India alone follows the policy of neighbor first. Even our
Yes, sir.
neighbors have to follow the same policy. Then only we can have a
Yes,
result.
sir.
It's a very good answer. Then he was
Yes, sir.
asking,
Yes, sir.
when Blinken asked him, India is sitting on the fence.
Yes,
When
sir.
we are not taking a decision, he said, you are sitting on the fence. He replied, no, we are not sitting on fence, but we're sitting on our grounds.
Yes, sir.
Look at the diplomacy,
Yes,
sitting
sir.
on a
Yes, sir.
ground is different. That I have my policy. That's why I'm saying, not that I am not unable to take a decision.
Yes, sir.
I have a decision. That's why I'm saying there.
Yes,
Sitting
sir.
on the fence itself is a good policy for me, right? Why do you look at me
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
differently? That is
Yes,
what
sir.
he was asking. It's a good thing. And another thing is China factor.
Yes, sir.
The Chinese, because of the BRI, they lend a lot of money support. So that plays a very vital role in tilting the relationship between India and China.
Yes, sir.
That you can always say. And
Yes, sir.
in Bangladesh, you are aware about Sheikh Hasina is still in India. And there is
Yes,
an
sir.
extradition treaty between the two countries.
Yes, sir.
Is India bound to send back, extradite Madam Hasina to Bangladesh?
Sir, I'm not exactly aware of the policy, sir. But when it comes to extraditing the Sheikh Hasina, sir, we should first ensure that just right away sending now cannot give fair chance for the Sheikh Hasina, sir. To ensure that proper dialogue, we should wait till the day we have democratic government in place, and at the same time, India can make sure that can provide platform for the other parties and Sheikh Hasina to have dialogue and arrive at a amicable solution, sir.
Very good. As regards the extradition treaty between the two
Yes, sir.
countries, there is no, there is a clear indication that political prisoners need not be extradited. This is only
Yes, sir.
economic or other offenders to be sent. Now they will say she is a criminal.
Yes, sir.
All these criminal charges are based only, they are converting into criminal cases. But it is only
Sir,
he is
India,
discharging as a political person, right?
yes, sir. Sir,
So
India has that extradition treaty with Bangladesh, sir.
yes, yes, it is signed it, but it comes under clearly political reason they cannot be extradite people.
Yes, sir.
So India is
It's
not
only
legally
economical.
bound. So that is why
Yes, sir.
India, without answering anything, it cleared, extended the validity of our visa, stay in India.
Yes, sir.
And you can
Sir,
always
one
say,
more question.
yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, because India is not exactly openly accepting that Sheikh Hasina is in India, so should we say India should have her in country for time being, or is it like because India is not evidently talking about it now, sir?
So
So
then that is diplomacy.
yes,
When a diplomat says yes, he means no.
yes, sir.
If he says no, he is not a diplomat, because I am a
Yes, sir.
student of
Yes, sir.
diplomacy. So this is how
Yes,
we
sir.
have been taught about Dr. Carrier, who is an authority on diplomacy. He will say, if you say yes, it means no. If you say no, you are not a diplomat.
Yes,
So
sir.
no will not come from the mouth of diplomat. You will just look
Yes,
at
sir.
what Jaishankar talks, Doval talks. They will never say no.
Yes, sir.
So naturally, we don't say no. But what we are supposed to do is, and again, India's image as a what you call a protector will also be lost. India is projecting
Yes,
himself
sir.
as the champion of the global south,
Yes, sir.
southeastern countries. Nobody did anybody say that India is doing wrong by not sending her to Bangladesh.
No,
Tomorrow,
sir.
same thing will
Not
happen in
100.
Pakistan. Tomorrow, even from Pakistan, somebody come here, India will give asylum. That's a kind of a
Yes, sir.
political, this thing is required, right? So
Yes,
India
sir.
has no ambition regarding like China to acquire land or to give loan and make them what you call economic slavery. India
Yes,
is
sir.
not for that. So naturally, India is not bound to do that. Here, it's only USA is playing role behind everything. Okay, let us not go into that. The next question relating, my last question perhaps, is
Yes, sir.
relating to uh, India's stand is changed. There is a complaint India's stand has been changed from supporting Palestine to supporting Israel. What is your take?
Yes, sir. Sir, India has always supported two-state solution, sir. And presently, it's not that exactly India's stand has been changed towards Palestine to Israel, sir. But India equally has the equally important trade relation at the same time diplomatic relation along with the Israel, sir. So they are India also maintain that diplomatic channel open for their own negotiation and openly it may not be admitting at the same time, sir, but whenever time occurs they will make sure that national interest at the same time that ethical angle will be upheld by India, sir.
Well,
I
yeah.
believe.
So we did not talk about lot type of ethical, moral when it comes to the
Yes,
question
sir.
of international relation,
Yes,
because it is all about one's own interest, nothing else. But
yes, sir.
even then,
National
there is some
interest.
modernity need to be maintained. But
Yes,
India,
sir.
number one, as I said, support two-nation theory. Why
Yes, sir.
India is against, supporting Israel is because Hamas is a terrorist group that attacked Israel and started the war.
Yes, sir.
India cannot afford to support any terrorist organization
Nonsense.
because
Yes,
India is
sir.
already suffering at the hands of terrorists who have been sent from Pakistan. You can mention, sir,
Yes,
we are
sir.
feeling a lot of bad things about it.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So I think 1 hour is gone. Hmm? I do not know, time is flying like that. So 60 minutes, very good. I had a very nice
Yes, sir.
conversation with you. Now, next
Thank you,
part,
sir.
your
Yes,
doubt
sir.
clear. So do you have any kind of a doubt that you wanted to get clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, one question is regarding this farmers' protest.
Hmm.
If they come, like why South India is not doing and why again North India. So few points in my mind is first is
Hmm.
MSP helped 6% of the population of farmers, which is
Yes.
mainly North India, Green Revolution Belt, sir.
Yes.
Again because of open procurement policy, and they that farmer organizations are more active in North India. So
Hmm.
this is the second. And
Okay.
location which is very near to national territory,
Hmm.
so that also garner more focus. So these
Okay.
might be reasons. So but when it comes to South India, how should like what
Yes.
are the other factors?
Correct.
These factors
Okay.
are missing, sir, but how?
Yeah, very quick. I'll tell you. As regards the South India is
Yes, sir.
concerned, there is a regulated market committees are there in all districts.
In southern
South
India, sir.
India. They are yeah, in
Yes,
South
sir.
India, including
Regulated.
Karnataka, Telangana, regulated market committees. So there they
Yes,
can
sir.
sell all the products by, I mean, vegetable, right from vegetable, they can sell perishable and all grains. So,
Yes, sir.
so automatically they'll be find a place where they can sell their product at the price they want. They can hold it up
Yes,
there.
sir.
They get all support. But compared to what you call the North Indian style of mandi, mandi system.
Yes, sir.
Mandi system is
Yes, sir.
more driven by mandi profit and the political system. Mandi
Yes,
itself
sir.
is working like an agent.
Yes, sir.
So they are, there is a between agents and farmers. The mandis are
Yes,
acting
sir.
as a kind of agents between them. The real
Yes, sir.
agents, those who are purchasing, those who are selling, these are people are not doing it. Whereas there is a good system that is available in our regulated market committees. Besides, even in the open market, our people can go purchase. There is no big cartel as we find in North India. And there is
Yes, sir.
a in North, particularly the belt, which gets so much of water. So naturally,
Yes, sir.
everywhere they are going about their productivity is very high. Rice,
Yes, sir.
that is why they are going for this crop. The same thing is not applicable to many of the southern states. So that is why there is
Hmm.
a kind of a balance. And again, this kind of a contract
Yes, sir.
farming, this kind of a cooperative farming is existing in southern India in some form of other.
Yes, sir.
There is a contract farming is there. It is already happening.
Yes, sir.
Even without a law, with the general law, they are doing it. That is why we don't see much of the problem here.
Yes, sir. Sir, one more question is, sir, we have brought national farm marketing policy, draft policies in
Yes,
place, sir. So,
e-market.
which is again in a way similar to
Yeah.
three formulas which were brought by the government earlier,
Mm.
sir. So, like, what can we take, sir? The farmers have presently apprehension as well, like because it is similar to three formulas which ensure no backup for MSP, or it will be contract farming and like which leaves no bargaining power for farmers. So, sir, is I'm audible, sir?
Yeah, audible. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So these kind of things. So, what can be our stand, or how can we again go about it, sir?
So
Like
as regards
answer, how can we answer
your
this kind of
your
question?
question is on
If you
e-market.
ask me,
Your
sir,
question is on
not audible,
e-market.
sir.
No, I'm not able to get your question.
Sir, it's
Is it
not.
on e-market?
Sir, not just market, sir. We have draft national agriculture marketing policy,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. Agriculture
Yes, sir.
marketing societies
Sir,
are there. That's
but
what I said.
farmers are protesting for that, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I'm listening.
Sir,
I'm listening.
farmers are protesting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Farmers are protesting and they are avoiding this. Like they don't want this law again.
Yeah. Yes.
Again, the second thing is legalization of MSP for these reason only. So if they ask me whether the policy is not good or what's your take on it, so what should be the answer, sir?
So the answer is that laws were already withdrawn. The three farm laws were already withdrawn by the government. There is no question of implementing them.
Sir, not.
Now the
Yes, sir.
only question is MSP. And there is quite a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
political insinuation in this, including Khalistani movement.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, you can see it's a Sikh, Punjab oriented, and quite a lot of support from Canada. Money flows from different sources.
Yes, sir.
So we need to, government need to form. You can always say government can have a stakeholder community, committee to be formed, then look into this. And
By including one.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
we cannot ignore, we cannot say they are all terrorists, right? We cannot throw them out
Yes,
like
sir.
terrorists. There is a support from Khalistan movement. That is not
Yes, sir.
detrimental to India's interest and their own interest. So government should form a committee, ensure that they are taken away from the influence of this terrorist group, and whatever they require genuine concern need to be addressed.
Yes, sir.
Because you and I cannot give,
Sir,
you cannot give overall picture, because there is a difference between the two types of farmers.
sir, second is this awareness generation on government scheme. So what can be what kind of question and all I can prepare, sir?
You can expect how you can use the social media for creating
Yes,
awareness.
sir.
Light of every department can have a official YouTube channel. So
Yes,
in
sir.
YouTube channel, they can officially make not only an announcement, they can put up how to fill up a form, where to obtain the form, and all
Yes,
those
sir.
intricate details can be made available by the government. You see, I am a YouTuber
Yes,
now,
sir.
right? Already I am
Yes,
a
sir.
YouTuber. So I got a lot of
Yes,
my
sir.
400 plus content. But same thing, the government in Aditya department, forest department, they can also make use of that.
Yes, sir.
Why are they not doing it? They can use it instead of merely, because social media you can get wrong also. But in YouTube, which is authorized from the government, then
Yes,
you
sir.
don't get anything wrong. You can do it.
Yes, sir.
YouTube is being extensively used in Carnatic music, dance forms, isn't it? In
Yes, sir.
storytelling. So why not we use it same for government purposes?
Yes.
They can use it. I don't know
Yes,
why they
sir.
are not using it, but you can mention, sir, government should use YouTube. Government should make
Yes, sir.
small, what do you call, uh, uh, advertisements. They should give video advertisements, but they are giving advertisement regarding, about the political achievement of a party, something like that. Instead, they should give achievement about particular scheme. Then they can
Yes, sir.
make some innovation, like college students can go to villages, as you said, they can make spread a particular message, a particular thing, they can get back. See, this kind of a disconnect with the education institution, industry, people, government, because it is always convenient for the government officers to be away from the people, so that they
Yes,
can
sir.
always be powerful. You can see what happens in your office when lot of information is
Yes, sir. Yes,
available.
sir.
No information will be available at the doorstep level.
Ground level. Yes, sir.
That is the power is not giving, the power is holding. Veto. This mindset,
Sir,
the mindset of the veto should go in India.
yes, sir.
You can mention
Then
boldly.
one more question.
Yes,
Generally, they ask like you are already in Indian Forest Service, so why it's Indian Administrative Service again? Sir, the answer I prepared is sir, the first thing is I always aspire to be in Indian Administrative Service. Sir. It's my personal aspiration towards the job. And secondly, sir, when it comes to the the opportunity the service give to work in a developmental sector, from education to health in Indian administrative services unparalleled, sir. So because of this reason, and I can make sure that I can ensure
your
that
answer
the
is right, but
people pass.
it looks more
Yes, sir.
biased towards IAS. So what I can say is that we
Yes,
always,
sir. So, yes, sir.
apparently we can't say that the services are different. We always say, educate that all services
Yes,
are
sir.
equal, but that is not correct.
Yes, sir.
If
Yes,
all services are
yes, sir.
equal, why don't you apply for Pondicherry service? Why you give first
Yes,
preference
sir.
for IAS, right? So you can say,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
this is my right from my childhood. I only aimed at IAS. So because
Yes,
I want
sir.
to be in administration, in the overall administration, I want to be a part of India's growth story, India's development
Yes,
story.
sir.
If I want to be a part of it, I would be do a much better job in IAS rather than being in Indian Forest Service.
Yes, sir.
But if the government wants to be in Forest Service, I am very much be happy to remain in Forest Service. But my
Yes,
aspiration
sir.
is go to Forest Administrative Service, and also as a woman, I can do what you call for betterment of women. More schemes I
Yes, sir.
can bring, I can implement it. This is my idea, sir.
Yes, sir.
And about the policy formulation, who becomes the cabinet secretary? They also know, right? You can rise up to the
Yes, sir.
cabinet secretary not when you are from Indian Forest Service, right? You can become board of the Forest Service board, whatever be that, but you don't rise up to the level of cabinet secretary, right? So we can say, sir, the given
Yes, sir.
situation today, my presence in IAS will be give me more opportunities for policy making. My exposure will be better. But service wise, all
Yes, sir.
services are equal. I respect all services, including
Yes, sir.
Indian Forest Service also.
Indian
But given
Forest
an
Service.
opportunity, I want to be in IAS. That is my childhood aspiration. That is why I'm here. That's all. There
Yes,
is a
sir.
difference between what you say. Your answer is more embedded with emotion. Mine is
Yes, sir.
more tutored because of my retired position. I am now stable and not emotional. That's all.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to give that little this thing. You don't react, but you reply.
Yes, sir.
I gave a
Sir,
reply,
again, the first
but
is
you reacted.
personal aspiration. Yes, sir. So first is personal aspiration,
Hmm.
and again, second is
You can
the
say that I
opportunity
want to be
give,
the part of
and
the India's
thirdly,
development
yes, sir.
story. India is on the path of
Sir,
big
sorry,
growth
sir,
economic.
I'm not.
Yeah, India.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
want
sir.
to be a
Yes, sir.
part of India's development story. Now India is on the path of
Yes, sir.
development. So I want to be a part of India's growth story and development story, which I can do very well while I'm in Indian Administrative Service rather than in Forest Service. That's why I prefer to be in Administrative
Yes,
Service.
sir.
Number two, more of policy decision can be
Again, I
possible
can.
only there. Top position I can reach only there easily.
Yes, sir.
Number three, I'm thinking of
And
women.
again, I
The
can
forest,
also.
forest, you can
Yes,
say
sir.
that overall women development, empowerment will be possible more through my actions in the IAS.
Yes, sir. Sir, again, I can tell that, sir, as being agriculture or my exposure to during graduation, I can give more ample opportunity in this. Sir, at the same time, I respect all the services in because they have their own mandate.
Yeah.
But I have personality, so this I can bring. Okay, sir.
Otherwise they'll try to pull your leg. They'll say, do you mean to say that
Yes,
Indian
sir.
Postal Service is lesser? You don't say, sir, it's not like that. But anybody who
Yes,
wants to get into a civil service, everybody aspires to become Indian Administrative Service. That is what my childhood dream is. Now, because of that, I got into it. I'm trying to get into here because of the 2, 3 good reasons.
yes, sir.
Somebody says, no, if we want you to get back to Forest Service, what is your reaction? You don't react. You said, sir, if that's a government decision, I'll accept it.
Yes,
First
sir.
of all, no, those guys are not going to decide. Their decision is only with
Yes,
regard to
sir.
your marks. You know pretty well
Yes, sir. Yes,
how
sir.
much you
Yes,
get.
sir.
You must get somewhere around 200 to 210. 200 plus, right?
Yes,
Should
sir.
be all right. You can get it. I rate you as 9.5 out of 10. So you can definitely do it. You
Thank
are
you, sir.
already in service. The question can be tough. I was asking you
Yes,
tough
sir.
questions, little easy questions, because easy questions can make you to answer.
Yes, sir.
Can I go back to feedback?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. Feedback as regards overall personality, I'll give you 9.5. And I'm not able
Yes,
to
sir.
see your body language, but it is okay as far as you are smiling
Yes, sir.
because you are trained in that regard. You are able to easily communicate. Your communication skill is excellent. I can give you 100 marks for your communication skill. Your current affairs
Thank you, sir.
knowledge, you need to be tuned up. You need to be,
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
need to get more idea. But don't try to get facts alone. Here you have your own
yes, sir.
idea, right? You know what happened in Kerala? Recently, a Tusker got fell into a village.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Women's. Yes,
There
sir. Village and
you
women's.
have to put up a drama there. You can say, sir, how these Homo sapiens have become more greedy. They are ready to kill an animal for 14 hours. The foresters have to, struggle with them to take. This is not just one tusker, sir. This is an attitude of the human being which we need to change.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? That you can mention like that. They'll find that you are a lady with more vision, not
Yes,
just
sir.
merely with idea to get into IAS. After getting
Yes,
into
sir.
IAS, you have a lot of vision. That you should
Yes, sir.
explain to them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then as regards your interview, don't try to give very long answers. They can,
Yes,
five
sir.
people are there, pretty well. There'll be 20
Yes,
questions
sir.
will be
Yes, sir.
there. If you give a
Yes,
long
sir.
answer, it will be cut short by the
They'll
other
ask
one.
less.
So you'll have
Yes.
difficulty,
Yes, sir.
out of your experience. Use keywords and bullet points.
Yes,
That will
sir.
be I always suggest these keywords. You use a
Yes,
keyword
sir.
like when I'm saying, sir, Homo sapiens are becoming, that may be the last species. It may destroy all species in the earth. This is very
Yes,
unfortunate.
sir.
As a forest officer, you can mention that, right? As a human being, you
Yes,
can
sir.
mention. You can say, my heart goes out. I really felt very sorry, sir. It may be really the problems are genuine. Human problems are genuine.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
that
sir.
cannot be
Sir,
sorted out at the cost of wildlife.
why? Its coexistence is the only key, sir.
Yes, beautiful word. Say, the world
Ah,
is interconnected. Nature is
yes, sir.
interconnected. You need to coexist. Mention that.
Yes, sir.
These are my feedback I would like to give you. Then you prepare your DAP each and every. That is why I asked you Navodaya school. I asked about some question from
Yoga.
anthropology. See every
Yes,
yoga.
sir. Yes, sir.
I have prepared 2 pages. Yesterday night I got it. I prepared 2 pages exclusive for
Yes,
you,
sir.
and I will send you
Yes,
some
sir.
more material. This is on WhatsApp number, right? Your
Yes,
phone
sir.
number is
Yes,
on
sir.
WhatsApp.
Same
Yeah.
number, sir.
Yeah, I'll send you some material which
Yes,
will
sir.
be
Yes, sir.
helpful for you to prepare further. You can
Sir,
contact
during
me
first
on.
service also we had that thing. Yeah, we had one to answer.
Yeah.
So I just remember. Yes,
Oh,
sir. Yes,
sure,
we
sure.
have.
Okay, very good. Now my feedback I have given, and
Yes,
I'll
sir.
contact you on this mobile number. Is only
Yes, sir. Same number, sir.
voicemail. Yeah, voicemail you can send me. I can give a voice
Yes, sir.
reply. Whatever doubt you have,
Yes,
you
sir.
can ask. It will be coming up in mind. Good. When you have more doubt,
Yes,
you are
sir.
getting more ready. That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Don't
sir.
worry about it. You can do very well. Hmm? I wish all
Yes,
the
sir.
best to you. Now it is a time for you
Thank you, sir.
to record your observation. You are feeling
Yes, sir.
sorry for not having a mark, or you are happy with this. Tell me.
No, sir. 1 to 1 is equally good, sir. And I got various different points. How can I can answer the same question in a different way that I got it? Because somewhere in mocks that feedback will be less. So this again, I got this opportunity as well, sir. And thirdly, again, like touching upon all the area gave me like whichever the area which I need to prepare again. As you said, sir, current affairs or the international relation, I need to be more thorough with it, sir. And actually, this again gave opportunity for me to express myself through answers, at least few answers, I guess. So that's a very good thing, sir.
Yeah.
I'll try to give offline mock also, sir, one or two. Yes,
Sure,
sir, then.
sure. Certainly. Whenever you want, you contact our Kingmakers. We'll always be there to
Yes,
help
sir.
you. All the best to
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Like to see you
Thank you,
soon
sir.
in
Thank
Tamil
you so
Nadu.
much.
Thank you. All the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.